Hello friends, my name is CA Nishant Maheshwari and today I will be discussing about a potential multi-bagger bet. The name of the company is Reliance Power. Before disclosing the views and discussing about the facts of the company, let me disclose one fact that I am not registered under SEBI. So the disclosure of this company is my personal view and investors are required to just study the facts and vouch for the authenticity to invest in this company. So, coming on the fact about Reliance Power. Reliance Power is a part of Reliance Anil Dhirubhai Ambani Group. The company was incorporated on 17th January 1995. It is a leading private sector power generating company and it has some coal resources under their belt. The category of the business includes coal mining as well as the power generation. Though the major portion of the revenue comes from power generation and some part of the revenue is generated through coal mining. The category of the power business includes coal based thermal power plant, gas based power plant, hydro power plant, renewable energy power plant. The total operational portfolio as on the date is approx 5945 megawatts. Regarding first operation, during 2003-2004, the company started 3740 megawatt natural gas based combined cycle power plant at Dadri. However, due to the dispute with RNRL and tussle with Mukesh Ambani, they have to later withdraw their operation. Now, when we consider this fact, we have to see the balance sheet also. The land bank at present, as on the date 39/2018, it has been disclosed in non-current assets rather than fixed assets. And further, they are also booking the enhanced compensation paid to the farmer as their income, and UP government on 2017-18 have paid 25 crores approx to the company, and the company has also booked approx 75 crores of their interest income on compensation received from the UP government on accrual basis. So the project has been withdrawn, and at present the overview on the existing power plant which are operational. The first power plant is Sasan Ultra Mega Power Project. The capacity is almost 3960 megawatt. Rosa power plant located in Uttar Pradesh. It has existing capacity of almost 1200 megawatt. Beauty Bari power plant, it is 600 megawatt coal based plant in Maharashtra. Vashpat 45 megawatt wind farm in Sangli, Maharashtra, and Dhursar 40 megawatt solar photovoltaic PV in Rajasthan, 100 megawatt solar plant in Rajasthan. These all plants are operational, and I will be discussing in detail about this plant. Sasan UMPP was commissioned in 2015. The units generated from the plant is approx 31,800 million units with a plant load factor of 92%. And this one Sasan UMPP was a plant which has achieved almost 100% plant load factor. And if you see the average plant load factor in case of a private company, it was around, the benchmark was around 75%. So they are beyond the benchmark standard and they are doing very well in this plant. The units generated through Sasan UMPP is sold to 14 distribution companies, that is the DISCOMs, across 7 states under a power purchase agreement. And it is believed that more than 45 crore of the population has been benefited from this plant. And the states include Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan, Uttarakhand, Delhi, and all these states are having power purchase agreement through 14 DISCOMs. Another fact about this Sasan UMPP is that they have been allocated a dedicated coal block. The coal block for Sasan Power Limited has a capped limit of almost 17 million ton, and through further appeals, the same has been further increased to 18 million tons per annum. Further, after meeting the Sasan UMPP requirement, they can sell the Same in the open market under the 18 million ceiling limit, 18 million tons ceiling limit. So the quality of this Sasan, the dedicated coal block, is very good, and it is believed that it has more than 30 years of coals, and they can extract it for much more many years. Okay. Now coming to the Rosa plant. The Rosa plant is generating 77.19 million units, and the same is sold to UP under cost plus PPA, power purchase agreement regulated. Beauty Bori in Nagpur. The Beauty Bori plant in Nagpur is generating 3307 million units, and the same is sold under PPA to Maharashtra Electricity Regulated Commission, and most of the parts of the units are being used by Reliance infrastructure. The Vashpet power plant is of 45 megawatt, generating 72 million units. Dhursar 40 megawatt solar PV plant in Jaisalmer, having PPA, power purchase agreement, of more than 25 years, generating 69 million units. Then comes the next plant. It is 100 megawatt solar CSP in Rajasthan, commissioned in financial year 2014-15, achieved the peak load of 132.43 megawatt, and which was one of the benchmark in solar CSP. Okay, so upcoming power projects. Talking about the upcoming power projects, the one is of Krishnapatnam UMPP 3960 megawatt, but the land acquisition and the certain parts are under litigation. Then comes Chitrangi power coal based project 3960 megawatt, that is in MP. They are planning, nothing else is done. Then Tilaiya UMPP 3960 megawatt in Jharkhand, though they faced certain litigations earlier in respect of this plant, but the construction of this plant is in full swing, which can be reflected in the fixed assets column, and under fixed assets column it's work in progress, which you can see that the construction of this plant is going on. The share purchase agreement has been done, and it is now the subsidiary of Reliance Power. Then comes the Samalkot power project of 2400 megawatt in Andhra Pradesh. Again, due to the dispute of availability of the gas, this project is partly the part of the project will be shifted in another country, that is Bangladesh, and the Bangladesh government will provide the land to this company. Then comes the hydroelectric power project. They are planning for 4758 megawatt power project, hydro power project, that will be located in the states of Arunachal Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand. However, the three power projects approximately 1600 megawatt were surrendered to the Himachal Pradesh government, and the company has provided the reason that the hydro project is of long gestation period, so they cannot afford this project due to the upcoming major expansions. The total upcoming capacity after excluding the fact of Himachal Pradesh project is almost 17,438 megawatt, which is more than 3 times of the existing power capacity. Further, they have one more resource under their belt, that is coal bed methane. Initially, there were 4 blocks, but 3 blocks have been relinquished, and the pilot testing of that one block is being carried out. That means the commissioning will start soon. Now coming on to the financial aspects of this company. At present, as on 31st/12/2018, considering the result, the book value of the company is approximately around 82.36, and the present market value of this company is approx 12 rupees. The return on capital employed is approx 7 to 8%. Return on equity is of 4.74%. The face value of the share per share is the face value of the share is rupees 10 per share, and the total number of shares are of around 280 crores. Approximately 75% of the holding is held by Reliance Power promoters, that is, and the major shareholder is Reliance Infrastructure, holding 43%. They have 50 subsidiaries working, and all the consolidated results will be presented by me. Going through the IPO phase in 2009-10, during the time of IPO, this company was not generating any revenue through production of electricity, and the sales during that time was 21 crore. Now after 10 years, if you see the numbers, the peak sale of this company was 10,936 crore in the month of 2016-17. And right now, considering the trailing quarters, the turnover is approx 9,096 crores. So this company has grown from nil to 10,000 crore. That creates a certain amazing aspect about this company. Right now, the operating profit margins are at 49%. Operating profit increased from a loss of 101 crore during the time of IPO, operating loss, and at present the profit is of around 4416 crore. The profit after tax for the last 3 years is 895 crore in 2015-16, 1104 crore in 2016-17, and 1035 crore in 17-18. Further, the cash profit by its definition means the profit after tax plus the depreciation. Since depreciation represents non-cash expenditure, so that portion will accrue as a cash profit to the company. So the cash profit are 1500 crore in 15-16 financial year, 1800 crore, approximately 1800 crore in financial year 2016-17 and 2017-18. At present also the trailing profit after tax for 4 consecutive quarters is 930 crore, and the cash profit, that is including the depreciation portion, it is almost 1800 crore. Now coming to their balance sheet. At present, as on 30th September 2018, the debt position of the company is 27,628 crores and the reserve is at 20,927 crores. Since IPO, when the major portion of the reserves was constituted by securities premium, which was approx 11,000 crores, the company's reserves and surplus after excluding securities premium of 11,000 crore, it has increased to 9,000 crores. So at present their reserve is of 20,297 crores as on 30/09/2018. The fixed assets during that time of IPO, it was around 4,800 crores, like 288 crores in fixed assets and 4,600 crores in work in progress. This has increased to 43,000 crores, that is 35,234 operationally commissioned units and 7,500 crores of work in progress, aggregating to 43,000 crores of fixed assets approx. Now cash and cash equivalent is at 469 crores and the investments of the company, which includes Netherlands investment, is of 269 crores. Loans and advances, which is critical to me because as per the balance sheet and cash flow, the major siphoning of money takes place through loans and advances to their subsidiaries, related party, and inventories. The borrowings are majorly taken for fixed assets expansion, but they are used for fake inventories and loans and advances to related party. So this was a critical factor which was examined by me, and to my surprise, considering the promoter's reputation, the same has been reduced from 4,112 crores in 2018, 31st/3/2018 to 3,000 crores approx. So this indicates that no diversion or siphoning of money has taken place in this company. Now coming to the debtors days. The debtors days are 138 days, which is normal in case of this industry because discoms usually don't disburse the money, don't release the payment of these company, and they hold themselves. So and due to which certainly they have to stuck up with the 2,000 to 4,000 crores of trade receivables, that is the sales which has been taken place but whose payment have not been done yet by the discoms. Coming to their cash flow, the major favorite portion of mine, and through cash flow I only analyze and rely on the financials of the company, as P&L and balance sheet both can give fake pictures, but cash flow cannot give fake pictures at all. So coming to the cash flow of last 3 years, operating cash flow is the cash flow from operating activity, that is through which the business operations are being carried out. They are generating approx 457 crores in 2015-16, 4705 crores in 2016-17, and 4365 crores in 2017-18. And at present, comparing drawing the cash flow of 30/09/2018, that is 30th September 2018, the cash flow from operating activity is around 2100 crore, and probably they will end up with 4200 to 4300 crores as on 31st/03/2019. So 6 months they are generating like 2100 crore. Further, if you see the free cash flow, that is operating free cash flow, which is derived through cash flow from operating activity deducted by you have to deduct cash flow from investing activity in fixed assets. That is cash flow from operating activity less investment in fixed assets. So the free cash flow which is available with the company and which is readily distributable to the shareholder as well as the bankers is around 2543 crore in 2015-16, 4105 crores in 2016-17, 3906 crores in 2017-18, and at present as on 30th September 2018 balance sheet, based on it is 1600 crores approx, and which will end up with almost 3300 to 3500 crore as on 31st/03/2019. Now the current ratio of the company, you are comparing a power generating company whose current ratio is 1.04, which is very good. Quick ratio, that is readily realizable cash and cash equivalent to the liabilities, it is around 1.59. Debt equity ratio is 1.08 crore. Comparing to its peers like Adani and Tata Power, they are having debt equity ratio of approx 1.08, and interest coverage ratio is of more than 2 times, 1.42. Now coming to the shareholders, at present 75% of the shares are held by the promoters and 25% of the shares are held by the retail investor, FIs and DIIs. Now shareholding pledging is of almost 82.84%, which has increased from 61.04% in financial year 2018 to 31st/12/2018. At present the shareholding, considering the shareholding, it is 82.84%, which can be verified. The contingent liability is something which is likely to be paid if certain event happens. Like if the company defaults, the bank guarantee gets revoked. So it is around 2054 crores. There is nothing to worry. Everything has been disclosed by the company in its disclosure about the same. Now going to the fact of increase in shareholding pledging, the same was required due to the loan taken from Asian Development Bank to the extent of $583 million, which has been sanctioned for Samalkot project. And further, since Reliance Infrastructure is holding almost 43% of the stake in the company, and it is assisting this company to complete or execute the Samalkot power project located in Bangladesh, and they will be providing the equipments for execution of this project plus the construction execution also. So that's why they have pledged their equity in order to raise the loan from Asian Development Bank. So coming on to the Samalkot project, it is the major expansion going on at present, and more than 700 crores have been invested by this company, and the same can be reflected in the WIP of the company as on 30/09/2018. At present, the major capex is going on for 750 megawatt power plant, which will be set up in Meghnaghat, Dhaka. The land is being provided by the Bangladesh Power Development Board. The phase 1 of 750 megawatt is LNG, liquefied natural gas based combined cycle power project with the MOU of gas agreement with Petro Bangla. The power purchase agreement has already been done. Similarly, the execution agreement has also been done by the company. Further, if you notice, there was one news regarding this company. The Reliance Power Netherlands was awarded a 380 crores arbitration award against its long-term litigation for Indonesian coal mine. The litigation was pending since 2010 and the favorable result have been achieved for this company, which will gain certain value. Similarly, the litigations regarding the coal block which has been allocated to Sasan, the company has also won 800 crores against arbitration in 2016 and the same has been reflected as a other income in 2016 balance sheet. So comparing the company with its peers, this company is available at 12 rupees. The company which is already generating cash flow of more than 4,000 crores for last 3 years, you are getting this company at a market cap of less than 3,900 crore, which seems to be a very cheap level. So the Adani is holding around more than 49,000 crores of debt. Similarly, if you see the balance sheet of Tata Power, they are very old in this field. They are the old giants. They have generated almost 30,000 crores of reserves. Their promoters participation through loan is approx 42,000 crores and they are holding around 20,000 crores of debt. And they are generating at 1 rupee face value, they are generating like 4 rupees EPS and they are also distributing the same. But if you see this company, Reliance Power, through only 5900 megawatt power plant, 5945 megawatt power plant, they are generating revenue, free operating cash flow of more than 4,000 crores and the present EPS is approx 4 rupees and the PE of the company is less than 3. It's like 3.15. So you must award the company a forward PE of at least 10 and there is an easy chance that this company can double from here, and in long term if you hold this company and more than 15,000 megawatt power plant gets executed, so the cash flow from operating activity will get doubled or tripled, like 4,000 crores to 8,000 or maybe 10,000 crores, and the EPS of the company will also increase like 3 to 8 rupees, 3 to 9, 3 to 8. And at that time the company will demand at least 15 PE. So in long term this share can definitely cross 100 rupees, and as a disclosure I am holding at least 7,200 shares of this company and will acquire further share from the market as per my fund availability. So, and further there was also news regarding this company that due to the directions of Supreme Court against Anil Ambani, this company is looking to sell stake approx 20%, which will be valuing around 2,900 to 3,000 crore, and that the amount which it will fetch will be used for the promoter group, not for the company. But this is a positive sign for the company because the per share cost will be approx 51 rupees and 20% is like 56 crore shares and 3,000 will be the required investment they are thinking to aim. That will fetch around 3,000 crores to the company at 20% stake, valuing at 51 rupees per share, and they have appointed merchant banker for this. So guys, please look into the company. If you really like the video, then please press the subscribe button, and if you find any shortcomings in the video, do write in the box about the same. Thank you very much.